Okay, so you're gonna notice that I'm really rushing through this video because I am annoyed because I just made like a 40-minute video and it didn't save. So, not funny. So, starting again, iMovie sucks. They need to work on their program. We're painting Rainy Runway. So, let's start from scratch just because it's so fun. Squish that into oblivion there. And we'll go ahead and start over. Okay, so first things first, do not pay attention to the notes. The notes on the computer need to be changed because they are not accurate in the order that you should do this. I've taught it quite a few times, so I've changed a couple things. Things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a baby brush. You'll need a Sharpie. They don't. They need pencils, ruler, spoons. Spoons are in the bottom blue drawer, and you'll need to print out a paint pump list to hang over the paints that tells them how to get their paints. That's really important. They're going to need to do things a little differently because you'll also be using soft gel. Alright, so before anyone gets there, what you need to do is you need to go to all of their canvases and you're going to make the marks. So this is in the pump printout. You'll take a ruler, you'll go over about 4 inches, and you can match it to the original. Make sure you get the original out, and then you make a mark at 3, 6, 8, and 10. So literally you put 0 at the bottom and you go up 3, 6, 8, and 10. So you want to have that done before anyone gets there. Let's see. And you want to have yours completely sketched in. This is important that you don't ignore me on this and you actually do it, because when you're drawing in front of people, naturally it doesn't come out perfect. And if yours comes out all wonky and out of proportion, theirs will too, and they'll not be happy about it. So it's really important that you have yours already drawn on your canvas before they even get there. Gosh, my last one was so much better. Whatever, I'm just annoyed right now. So you'll have yours completely sketched in pencil. And on their canvases, you're going to have the marked increments for them already ready. Okay, let's say you're teaching the class. Hi, blah, 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 welcome to our blah, blah, blah. So today we're painting Rainy Runway. This painting is so much fun to do, so much fun to teach. It allows you to be much more creative, and it's just a really fun technique. So we're going to be using a spoon and a medium. A medium is something you can add to your paint to give it different qualities. So this is going to make it a lot thicker, and it's going to have the appearance of a glossy oil painting when you're finished. So we're going to use a spoon. So this painting is a great one to try out if you are really type A, you're really uptight and you want everything perfect, because the spoon does not allow for you to do that, and it gives you that more artistic, edgy, rough look. So that's usually what people really love about this. So first thing we're going to do is the pencil outline, and then after that it's all fun from there. So you're going to go ahead and get your pencil out. So I've made increments for you on your canvas, and that's to help us get our girl in proportion. So it's really important that you also show them really large on the paper, because they cannot see on your teeny tiny little canvas. So on the side, you're also going to have another girl sketched in all the way before they even get there. So the first thing we're going to do is the skirts. You're going to go up to your third line and you're going to do a triangle. So this is going to be the skirt, and at the bottom you can make it wavy. Sometimes people like to do scalloped edge. Sometimes people like to do a high to low. Whatever you want, so go ahead and do that. Okay, next up you're going to be doing a tall, skinny rectangle. Alright, looks good. Next step, you're going to add on a piece of pie at the top. This is going to be a little triangle pointing to the side there. That's going to be the collar of her dress. And now we're going to do a circle right on top. It's important that we don't squish it down. The reason we need the collar is because we're not painting a neck, so it's important the head is above. Then we're going to cut out a sliver of the head for the hair. So you'll cut out a little sliver and then do a circle on the back. If you need any help, don't worry, I'm going to come around when we're all finished with the girl and we'll get them all fixed up. Shave off any extra limbs we accidentally get in there. Now you're going to go to the top corner of your tall, skinny right rectangle on the right side, and you're going to do a V. Not a wide V, but a V just like the letter V, and then you'll go underneath that just a little bit, and you will make it a big V, so it's going to be parallel to the previous. For the hand, we're just going to do a circle at the end. For the leg, we're going to do straight down in the center. You're going to do a line slanting, and then you'll do another line slanting, and it's going to taper off, so it's going to go from thicker at the top to really skinny. So it's like a tall, skinny triangle. And then we'll do a line going down and another line going to meet that one, another tall, skinny. That's going to make sure she doesn't have kinkles. For the feet, you're going to do ovals. Obviously, you want to be going way slower than I am right now when you're teaching it. They're going to need a lot of time. All right, I'm going to come around and see if you need any help. I'm going to make sure that you aren't just jumping right in there trying to do it for them. They're going to want to try to figure it out themselves. Take a pencil around with you and draw on the table to show them what you mean. If you can tell they're really not getting it, you can ask permission to make a little guideline for them on their canvas to help them get it in proportion. That way they're happy with their girl when they leave. All right, those are all looking fabulous. Next thing we're going to do is our umbrella. You're going to take your pencil and you're going to do a big half circle at an angle over your girl. And then you're going to do bouncing lines. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2. Make a little dot on the top and do lines going out to meet those points. All right, so we'll just work on finishing that. Okay, looks good. Now for the fun part, we're going to get into going under a canvas. Go ahead and grab your spoon, and you're going to grab some of your soft gel with your spoon, the back side of your spoon, and you're going to mix it into whatever color you want your umbrella to be. So I'm going to do black, so I'm going to stick to the original, but people have done yellow, red umbrella, black dress, you know. Definitely mix it up, try different things out. How the spoon works: you can use the edge to do a thin line. You can use the back part to make a thick line. Even if you're using the back part, if you press down really hard, you'll kind of remove the paint, which has a cool texture too. But if you're not trying to remove it and you want to lay it on thick like icing, then you want to press lightly. So you're going to use the spoon to fill in your umbrella, and you'll notice it's not going to be perfect. It's going to look really painterly, and chances are you like the look of that, and that's why you signed up for this class. You're not just a regular old painter who wants to come in and make it a pretty little flower that's a perfect circle and all that. You want it to look more artistic, more New York, more realistic, all that. All right, after you get your, so I'll give you a minute to get that in and play around with the spoon, do different techniques. So now that you have it in there, take your spoon and you can do spoon strokes in the direction of your umbrella. This paper was too big for me to draw an umbrella, but you do want to have the umbrella on the paper too. So do your spoon strokes in the direction of the umbrella. Now, if you want to add a highlight on your umbrella, whenever you need to clean your spoon off, you can take your paper towel and just squeeze off the paint. So you're going to need probably extra paper towel for this. And now we can take a little bit of white in our soft gel, and you can use the edge to go over where you had those lines before. So that looks cool. It really stands out though. So if I want to, let me pull this in so we can see a little bit more. If I want to blend that in, you can use the flat side of my, or the back part of my spoon and very lightly glide over it, and that's going to blend it in. If I keep gliding over it, eventually it's going to disappear, look, all gone, and then you would have to go over it again. So we'll just spend some time working on our umbrella. We're not doing the handle until the very end of the painting, so do not think about that right now. So I'll turn up the music, let you work on that. All right, looks great. Okay, next step, we're going to wipe off our spoon. If any paint gets stuck to it, dip it in the water. Blah, blah, blah. We are going to mix up a skin tone. So it's going to be your soft gel, white, and a teeny tiny dab of orange. If you're looking for more of a Jersey Shore spray tan, then you can use a lot of orange. It's really up to you. So a teeny tiny bit of orange is going to go a long way, and you're going to use your spoon and you're going to fill in all the spots with skin. If you really don't feel comfortable using the spoon for this part and you want to use your baby brush, feel free. You can even use the end of your baby brush to get a little bit more risque. So you'll fill in those spots. If you go out of the lines just a little bit, that's okay, because when we paint our background in around it, we can kind of trim up areas. So you'll do the legs, the feet, the hand, and the face. So I'll just give you some time to work on that. If you wanted to do a different color skin tone, let me know. I can help you with that. We can add in some brown. Okay. So, oh, don't forget the arm. Whoops. Don't forget the arm. Okay, so that looks great. The reason we have to do the skin tone first, if you do the black of the hair or the dress first, then it's going to probably get into the skin and she's going to look like she's bleeding or something happened. So you don't want to do that. Next is going to do the hair. I'm going to do black hair. If you want to do brown hair, you can do brown. You can do brown mixed with black. If you want to do blonde, there's a color over there called deep yellow. You can mix that in with white or brown and make a nice blonde color. So we're going to go ahead and fill in her hair. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So go ahead and fill in her hair. Use your baby brush if you have to. All right, that looks great. Then we're going to use black and our spoon, and we are going to outline her dress. So you'll use the edge and outline it. You can do the little scalloped edges. If you want to use your baby brush for this part, I definitely say that that's fine, because it is hard to outline something, but you do want the paint to be thick. Then you're going to take your spoon, clean it off, and you're going to mix soft gel into whatever color you want to use for your skirt or dress. And then you're going to go ahead and fill it in with the back side of your spoon. So when you do this, what's going to happen is the black is going to blend in with the red or whatever color you're using, and it's going to make it look really realistic instead of just being all one color. So that's totally what you're going for. And notice I'm doing my spoon strokes in the direction of the dress, so I'm going vertical, down, and out, not going across horizontally. All right, so I'll give you some time to work on that. Okay, those are looking good. The next step's going to be the shoes. So a lot of people like to do high heels, and that looks really, they like to do boots. So I'll show you the high heels first. So you're going to take your baby brush and black paint, and I'll show you really big on the side here. You'll do a vertical line through each foot, and then you'll go across the bottom with a horizontal line, and then they'll look kind of like those Japanese sandals. And then if you want to, you can just add a little heel on it. If you're looking for more of a boot, then you can do a square. You want to do an angle on the bigger shoe, and then just an oval at the bottom. And you can have those at an angle. You could do really tall boots. Now they're looking tall gray boots. You can play around with that. There's lots you can do. Okay, so I'll turn up the music, let you work on that. All right, those are looking great. The next step, we are going to start on the fun part, which is the background. So you're going to use your spoon. Go ahead and clean it off, because we are not going to have any color in this first part. We're going to be using white and soft gel. So you're going to mix white and soft gel together. And then you are going to fill in your background with the back side of your brush. So again, remembering, if you go lightly, it's going to be thicker. If you press down, you're going to get some texture. I'm doing vertical. In the past, we have done a lot of diagonal, and in the direction of the rain, and that looks awesome. So you can go any direction you want. So I'll give you a minute to just take a lot of white and soft gel and just get that all filled in. You can trim up the cankles if you need to. All right. Turn down the music. Okay, so you can do any colors you want to in your background. A lot of times people do all blue. That's really, really pretty. If you're going for the original look here, we're going to not clean our spoon off. We're just going to grab a little bit of brown, mix it in. That's going to make a nice light brown. And so I kind of used a light brown base for this painting. So then you can start to add in colors. So I'm going to use the edge of my brush, and I'm going to add in some rainbow rain streaks with the edge and colors. So I can do blue, I can do yellow, I can do red, I can do orange, any colors you want. So if you like them just like that, you could leave it. If you want to blend them in a little bit, you can use the back side of your spoon, very lightly drag over them. You'll see them blend together. If I have too much fun with this and I keep going over it, eventually it's going to blend into one color, so you don't want to do that. So go ahead and just work on this for a while. Trim the music. All right, that looks great. Next thing we're going to do is going to be our reflection. So you're going to take whatever color your dress is, you're going to put it down here underneath. I didn't leave a lot of room there, but put it down underneath, and then whatever color your skin tone is down underneath, and whatever color your shoe is down underneath. It could just be little chunky marks. All right, now we're going to brush horizontally across the bottom here, and this is going to give us a sense of space. And you can go up. I should have done this in the original. I should have gone up past my girl a little bit, because that'll leave a little overlapping. So you can go past, and then if you want to add a little more sense of space, you can take black and you can add that to the edges. So I'll give you some time to work on that. This part's easy to overwork, so don't work on it too much. If you're not sure if you're finished, take a step back, look at it from far away. All right, those look bomb diggity. Last step's going to be the handle on the umbrella. So you can go ahead and go over that. You guys don't need to clean anything up, but please leave the spoons in the water so that we don't have to spend all night scrubbing the paint off them, because that's no fun. All right, those look awesome. Thanks for coming in. Have an awesome night. Woo, 17 minutes, down from 40. I guess it happened for a reason.